everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have the Orly Adrenaline Rush Summer Neon Collection. I bought mine online. I have heard that some people have started seeing this in their Sally's stores. I haven't seen it in my Sally's yet, but I'm sure it's on its way. This is a 6-bottle neon collection. They're beautiful creams. They all dry to a satin finish. So if you want it to be super shiny and super sparkly, just add a top coat and you should be totally fine. Let's get moving. This first one that I have here is called Fireball, and this is a neon red. If you look at it in the bottle, it has just an eensy bit of shimmer in there, pink or silvery shimmer running through the polish, but once you put it on the swatch, that shimmer, it's a little tough to see. It's not exactly like, oh, this is so like dramatic and you can see it from across the room, but it's definitely there, and I'm sure once you add a top coat, you might be able to see it a little bit better. I like this color. I think it's so beautiful for the summer. The next one is called Push the Limit, and this one is a neon orange, but it's kind of a creamsicle orange. It's not a blaze orange and it's not a traffic cone orange. It's definitely more of a creamsicle glow stick kind of orange. So this is another fun one that is great for the summer, and I think it's gonna be fun to do some like tribal nail art with. It will be really, really cute. This next one is one of my favorites in this collection. This is called Be Daring. I wouldn't necessarily categorize this as a neon, but it is a very vibrant, very deep and penetrating purple. This one is definitely, it dries much darker than you see in the bottle, which is why I don't really consider it a neon, but neon purple is just one of those things that's very difficult to get. But for the most part, it's still a very vibrant, a very bright purple, and still lots of fun for the summer. The next one is called Risky Behavior, and this is like a hot pink, a nice magenta hot pink that is just perfect for this summer. It does dry a little bit darker on the swatch than it does in the bottle, but it's still really beautiful, and I feel like there's a lot of fun things you can do with this polish in regards to the summer and celebrating neons and just the wonderful that is bright, happy colors. This next one is another one of my favorites, and I know a lot of people really, really like this one. This is called On the Edge. Again, I wouldn't categorize it as a neon, but it is definitely a bright blue violet. On camera, it's more purple than it looks in person. I believe in person it's kind of this blue violet color. It's a little bit of blue, it's a little bit of purple. It's kind of in that, do I put it with the blues, do I put it with the purples? Because it seems to change color when you put it with all blues or you put it with all purples. So I'm just gonna call it a blue violet, and it is so pretty. And the formula on this one is by far the best out of the whole collection. I got this one opaque in one coat, and it wasn't even like a super thick coat. It was just your average, like, okay, I'm just painting my nails, and it was opaque in one coat. This is by far one of the stars of this collection. I really, really like this one a lot. A+ for this one. The last one is probably one of the least favorites. This is called Thrill Seeker, and it's a tennis ball green or a tennis ball yellow. People consider that green or yellow, but it looks like a tennis ball. Also, as I've noticed with this color in general, you always need to have a white base coat, regardless of the brand. It's just me personally. I'm sure people have different preferences. I prefer putting a white base coat with this one just so you can get the color that you see in the bottle. The formula is great, don't get me wrong. The formula is definitely one of the better formulas that I have of this color. Like, it's a lot better than, I think it's Sun Worshipper from China Glaze, but it's just All in all though, these are fantastic polishes. Great formula. Most of them are opaque in 1 to 2 coats, which is phenomenal. And the other exciting thing is that you really don't need a white base coat with all of these except for Thrill Seeker, but I already mentioned that. Here comes the hard-hitting question. China Glaze Electric Nights or Orly Adrenaline Rush? To be perfectly honest, I feel like it's personal preference, because the China Glaze collection I feel like is much brighter and much more neon, whereas I feel like Adrenaline Rush is kind of a little bit duller neon. The colors in general are just a little bit duller as far as color. I mean, the saturation is there. The neon-esque aspects are there, but if you want like bright pastel-y, like glow stick colors, I feel like side with the China Glaze Electric Nights. Orly is just a more laid back approach to neons. As far as formula goes, I will side with Orly. The formula for the Orlys are amazing, amazing. They go on so smoothly. Opaque in 1 to 2 coats. You don't need a white base coat except for one of them, but that was the same issue with China Glaze. China Glaze, you didn't need white base coats until you got to that yellow color. I think it's Daisy Know My Name. The reason I'm siding with Orly for formula is because China Glaze is a little bit runny. Some of them were a little bit on the runny side, and you did have to be a little bit careful as you were applying your coats to make them smooth and even, whereas with Orly, that was not a problem. They went on smooth as glass, and you were set to go. Personal preference. Do you want the super brights with the Electric Nights collection, or do you want the better formula and maybe a more laid-back approach to neons? Either way though, I feel like they're still fun. You could obviously pick and choose from both collections and really create a fantastic palette for your summer neon manicures that is just to die for. So that is my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure and subscribe to my channel if you are new, and follow me on Instagram. I'm bonitajuanita2 over there. I also have some new social media things, which is so exciting. I've decided to branch out more in social media, so I now have a Facebook page. Lastly, I've started a Snapchat. I don't have anybody to Snapchat yet, but I really love Snapchat. I follow a lot of other YouTubers on Snapchat, and it's lots of fun. So if you have a Snapchat, add me as well. I am bonitajuanita2 on Snapchat, and we can send each other ridiculous pictures, and it'll be lots of fun. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!